Hello and welcome to Nelson Pioneer Furman Museum. We are very happy you've taken an interest in our history, and we'd like to share some things about the Nelson family themselves. The history of the Nelsons can be traced back a long way, from the New World to the Old, in Derry, Ireland. In 1744, the first Nelson, Robert Nelson, made the journey to the 13 colonies, and from there started a family with a woman he met along the way, Jane Lynn. The two had more than 10 children together and moved to the Northwest Territory. Their oldest son, William, is the one we'll focus on. William became a surveyor for the government as a teenager in Northwest Territory. This territory encompasses the modern-day states of Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, and a little bit of Minnesota. In the early days of America, the expansion west to some would be in the form of certain states expanding westward to the Mississippi, getting larger and larger. However, this put many states at odds with each other on who owned what, so the idea of adding certain territories as their own new states emerged. It was a time of great opportunity for the colonists, with much to explore and see, and explore and see is just what William did. William settled down and married in Ohio in 1810, marrying a woman named Barbara Wilkins and starting his own family. It's their second son, though, where the story really begins. Daniel Nelson was born not too long after, and would marry his wife Margaret before leaving Ohio to travel west. They would explore around the Midwest for the early 1840s, having their first child in Fairfield and their second in Eddyville. They then made their way to Mahaska County, where Daniel moved near his uncle. Daniel would build a log cabin for him and his family until their brick home was finished. Daniel and Margaret in total had 6 children together, with only the 6th one being born in the brick home. When the couple finally died, the property was handed down to their 4th child, John. John would have 2 children of his own, Roy and Lillian, and they would be the last Nelsons to own the farm. When the 2 passed away in 1958, in their wills, they stated that the Mahaska County Historical Society would gain ownership of the farm. Nelson Pioneer Farm Museum was born, and over the years we have gained more exhibits and buildings from other nearby sites.